Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is December 16th and it is 5:30 sharp. And I wanted to come on here and just tell you guys what I got, right? I tried to do a score release video yesterday, last night, but it wasn't happening. Normally the scores are released at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like when I normally check for it. But this time around, it was released at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and Central Standard Time is an hour um, behind ours. So when it was 7 p.m. Standard Time, it was 8 p.m. Standard Time. And when the scores were actually being uploaded on the website, or when it was supposed to be released, the page was still under maintenance. So I recall being able to get onto the website at 7, but the scores weren't there. But at like 7:05, I guess they started the process, and then 7:30 I went on, and then it was like, oh, the page is actually under maintenance. And I was like, okay, well, at least it's not saying error like it did around like 7:05. Anyway, so I kept going on to check my score, and it kept telling me like maintenance under construction or whatever. So I wind up finding out the results possibly at like 10 o'clock at night. It was extremely late. I had just taken a shower. I looked a complete mess. My hair was wet. I looked like a little wet dog. Um, However, I got my score back, and I failed. I got a 71. I didn't get a 75. I was actually hoping for an 87, but I definitely knew that my chance of passing was like 50-50, because after taking the exam I didn't necessarily feel like, woo, I passed, or woo, I failed. But it was definitely 50-50 chance of either me passing or failing. And last night my heart was like through the roof, and I was just like so scared. I was like, oh my god, why am I so scared, knowing that there is definitely a chance that I might have passed or failed or whatever, regardless. And then I was trying to remind myself, like, the worst that can happen is that I failed, and I can always try again. Like, I have time, right? Time is actually on my side. It's still early in the game. So I try to remain optimistic. However, I woke up this morning and I was not so optimistic. I was extremely saddened. Very disappointed in myself. I'm currently in the process of job searching and looking for the right opportunity for me, and I'm interviewing, and there's this one position that they're willing to start me come January like 4th or whatever. And I'm like, no, that'd be perfect. Had I, passed, it'd be perfect. Me going into work, and I'm actually down 2 and only have 2 more to go, so it won't be that stressful. But now I have 3 put 5. I have 3 exams that I have to kind of focus on while I'm working, and a ton of people, you know, who have a full-time job, a family, and they still manage to make time for these exams. But for me, it just comes harder, I would say. Like, it's definitely hard for me to manage. Like, it literally took me, I want to say, like 9 months of studying full time. I mean, and I say full time because I didn't necessarily have a job, but I was possibly actually studying only part-time hours, putting in like part-time hours, but I was able to pass the audit, thank God, after the 3rd attempt. Now I'm studying for FAR, and it is, so I took the first ever exam back in 2016, I believe, and it was FAR, and I failed with a 56. But this time around, when I actually sat in 2021, I sat two times and failed. The first time I received a 66, and now the second time I sat and taken FAR in 2021, I received a 71. So hopefully next time is it. Hopefully next time I receive my passing score, and I'm going to remain optimistic and hopeful that that is the case, and hopefully I can get this done and over with, possibly like before even starting a position in the near future. Today I was supposed to strategize and come up with a plan, but since I've been, I guess, like, depressed, I don't normally like to say or use the word, but I was so sad about my score that I was unable to like fully focus on creating a strategy. But I will. Um, Definitely looking to strategizing tonight. So tomorrow, I start kick off running, whatever the case. I forgot what the phase is, but I wanna. Oh, hit the ground running. Yeah, I wanna. I want to wake up tomorrow and just like hit the ground running after like dropping off my son, being able to just like come home and open up my books and actually get to studying, or doing unlimited multiple choice questions. I think um the Sims is where I began to get tripped up. So today, I have yet to like look at my score report sheet. So I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done recording here and uploading. But definitely going to look into my score report, see where my weaknesses were, and tackle them during these couple weeks during review. So pray for me, guys. And like drop down below like any suggestions that you guys have for me, or if you've been in a similar situation to me and you failed multiple times and you've somehow like managed to find like the key strategy to passing. I know one of the key to passing is just repetition and the drive to like not give up and be consistent. But thank you so much for supporting me and rooting me on, especially on days where I don't feel motivated or I am nowhere near inspired to continue on with this journey. But you guys are always there and you're always being supportive and trying to uplift my little spirits. I truly do appreciate you guys. Stay tuned to see what strategy I end up going with and what my future score results are. So after studying for FAR and passing FAR, hopefully I'll be moving on to reg. But until then, see you guys.